Sub YouTube. Today we're gonna be talking about the Heisman Trophy watch. Well, before the season started, the top, as you guys can see, Sam Darnold was number one, Saquon Barkley, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, and JT Barrett. Those were the ones before the season started. Now let's look at who they are now. At number 5, they have Mason Rudolph, quarterback of Oklahoma State. Mason Rudolph he's a senior quarterback. He has thrown for 1,909 yards, 16 touchdowns with a 67.6 completion rating. So far, he looks like a good quarterback, and his team is 4-1 right now, which I believe is second in the Big 12, maybe third behind TCU and Oklahoma. So right now, that's pretty good for somebody who wasn't known before this year. I would thought Josh Rosen from UCLA would be in the top 5, but I think he got moved down because his recent play hasn't been that good. So we're gonna go on to number 4. Luke Falk, quarterback for Washington State, is a senior as well. He has thrown for 2,000 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, and 71.8 completion rating. And last game, he threw for 282 yards versus Oregon and 3 passing touchdowns. So right now, he's doing good, and I can see why he's number 4 and also number 4 in my rankings as well. While we're looking at the rankings, his team is number 8, the Washington State Cougars, 6-0. Led his team to an undefeated record so far, 8th in the nation. As Oklahoma State, which is the last quarterback we just did, or 14th in the nation, so that's why he's above them. And yeah, he's leading his team to a good start so far, halfway through the season. In the Big 12, I thought they were number 3, but they're number 2 behind TCU. They're 5-0, number 6 in the nation in the AP poll, so they're doing pretty good right now. Luke Falk is a better natural passer and has a better arm than Mason Rudolph. And I also feel like his team is worse, and he's carrying his team to a better record. So it also shows he can make his teammates better as he goes along through the season. So it's going to number 3. All right, now we're in the top 3. This is where the best come in. Top 3 players in my eyes in college football right now. And none of these players are stoppable right now, which is the reason why they're a Heisman candidate. So for number 3, you got to go with Bryce Love, running back from Stanford. As you guys can see, he can go through the holes. He can cut, he can juke, run over. He knows how to play the game, and he knows how to catch. He leads the nation in rushing yards with 1,240 rushing yards, which is a lot, through 6 games, with 118 attempts and 9 touchdowns. And the Cardinals are 4-2 right now, and he's a junior. And last game he just played, Utah had 152 rushing yards with a rushing touchdown and averaged 7.6 yards per carry. That's a lot. I'm telling you right now, that's a lot. This kid knows how to play ball. And he leads his team the 24th ranking in the AP poll right now. That's good for a team who all they do is run the ball and the defense is trash. I'm telling you, they're not that good. So him running the ball helps a lot, having that good running back in the backfield. In my opinion, he's the second best running back right now. Some can argue first. You guys tell me in the comments who you think is number 1 and number 2 and why. But yeah, that's what I'm going with right now. And yep, that's number 3. So we win number 2. Baker Mayfield. Senior quarterback from Oklahoma. He has thrown for 1,635 yards, 15 touchdowns so far, and he has one rushing touchdown. But the reason why he's above the other two quarterbacks on his list is simple. He's more athletic, more agile, and he can create plays. He can extend plays. That's one thing the other two quarterbacks I named so far on his list couldn't do. He can extend plays, make the plays longer, and he knows how to win. He knows how to win. He knows how to win games. He's not the best thrower. He don't got the best size. And he has a good enough arm, good enough touch, vision, athletic, and knows how to extend and create plays and make his team good. Baker Mayfield also has a better resume than the other two quarterbacks we have. He has shown he can beat top tier teams, and he has the talent to compete with them. When he beat Ohio State earlier in the season, when they was number 2 ranked in the nation, and his record so far as a college quarterback, he's 33-4. So it's pretty good as a starting quarterback so far. When he first came in college, he came to Texas Tech and transferred to Oklahoma. So number 2. Now we were at number 1. Y'all know, I know, we know who's number 1, but I still have to talk about this person. So with number 1, Saquon Barkley, running back from Penn State. He's a junior, 5'11", 230 pounds. So far, he's rushed for 649 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, and 102 attempts. And he's leading his team 6-0 right now. This dude is a beast. Last game, I know he didn't do that much last game, but besides that, he has been playing tremendous the whole season. To me, I feel like he was probably the best running back last year too. Also, but I can't think top of my head who was better. But I know he was one of the best last year also. But now, since all them running backs are gone, he can also emerge as the best running back in the nation. He led his team 6-0. They're number 3 in the AP rankings right now. So that's good behind Clemson and Alabama. Alabama, of course, number 1, and Clemson, number 2. And he's, in my opinion, he can run through the holes. He knows how to juke. He has vision. He knows how to run over, jump over people. He's smart. He can also catch out of the backfield, and he can block. So he's a complete back, and he's not scared to go up against anybody, which I like about him. And he's a great athlete. He's super athletic and agile. And this man's a beast. Can't wait to see what team he goes to in the NFL and where he gets drafted to. That capped off my top 5 Heisman trophy race and who I have right now through week 7, basically halfway through the season. So comment down below who y'all think is going to win or who should win, or y'all top 5. Either one will be fine. And tell me, did I get the list right? Who I got wrong? Who should be in there? Who shouldn't be in there? And I know a lot of you guys most likely going to say Lamar Jackson should be in there, but they just lost to Clemson, and I believe they lost another game, but I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments. I got to check, but I know he has been playing as good as he was starting out the season, and I know this because I've been watching a couple of their games, and I would have heard about him if he did something crazy. So I'm pretty sure he has been going downhill a little bit, but he's still a great quarterback as well. I just feel like these quarterbacks I chose were because of how they're playing and where they got their team so far, and they're above his team, the Louisville Cardinals. So yeah. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and I'm out.